Tristan Thompson has been caught cheating on Khloe Kardashian, and this is coming out just days before she's due to give birth. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. The woman who is claiming to have spent the night with Tristan this past weekend in New York City goes by the name Miss Stephanie on Instagram, and yesterday on her Insta story she apparently posted and quickly deleted a sex tape of the two of them, although you can't see their faces in the tape. And she also posted some raunchy texts that Tristan apparently sent her. She even posted a photo of Tristan to her Instagram, and she captioned it, "Let us be happy." In earlier footage from the night, you can see Tristan at a club and he's kissing another woman. On top of that, the NBA star was recorded hanging out with not one but two women in a hookah lounge in Washington DC back in October. So if this happened back in October, that would make Khloe Kardashian 3 months pregnant with their daughter at the time. In the video footage we see him making out with one of the girls and motorboating the other. Yeah, so things aren't looking too good and this is really messed up. Also, it's pretty weird how a video from October is coincidentally being released right before Khloe is supposed to give birth. It seems a little shady and a little off. But then again, he did cheat on his last girlfriend while she was pregnant with their son, so who knows. Hey everyone, thank you for joining on this beautiful Wednesday. I'm Court McGinley. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far, and thank you for spending a little bit of it with me. As you know, or at least I think Landon told you, that he is away today, so here I am. I just got back this week from my trip to Chicago, and that was super fun. If you'd like, you can head over to my Instagram at Court McGinley and check some of the pictures out. Before we get into today's news stories, I just want to remind all of you to make sure you show some love by giving this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to our awesome channel if you haven't already. Alright, as you guys know, we have a lot of interesting news stories headed your way, so without further ado, let's get started. Next, earlier this week, the FBI raided Trump's personal attorney's office, and obviously Trump was pretty pissed about this. About this, Trump said, "I just heard that they broke into the office of one of my personal attorneys. Good man. And it's a disgraceful situation. It's a total witch hunt. It's an attack on our country. It's an attack on what we all stand for." Just hours before Trump spoke out, news broke that the FBI raided Cohen's hotel room and office, and that the authorities seized documents related to the Stormy Daniels case. About the raid, Trump said that the authorities seized nothing. But I guess we will find out when all of this goes to trial. And as always, we will keep you guys up to date. Next, astronaut Buzz Aldrin, along with 3 other astronauts, have passed a lie detector test revealing the truth about aliens. These tests use the latest technology, and experts in the field said that the 4 astronauts were completely convinced that they had witnessed signs of alien life. The test was performed at the Institute of Bioacoustic Biology in Albany, Ohio. There they carried out complex computer analysis of the astronauts' voice patterns as they described what they witnessed. Aldrin was one of the first men tested. He was the Apollo 11 pilot and the second human to set foot on the lunar surface in 1969. He is now 88 years old, and all of these years later he insists he spotted a UFO while on a mission to the moon. The test revealed that he was certain he had seen a UFO. The test also revealed the 3 other astronauts to be telling the truth as well. This is pretty remarkable. I believe there is some other form of life out there. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Next, a former child actress on The Cosby Show launched a topless protest at Bill Cosby's sexual assault retrial. This woman is 38-year-old Nicole Rochelle, and she jumped the barricade and ran at Cosby as he was entering the courthouse. Rochelle appeared on 4 episodes of The Cosby Show. Her character's name was Denise. She played a friend of Rudy's. Written across her body, Rochelle wrote "Women's Lives Matter, Cosby Rapist," and the name of Bill Cosby's alleged victims. Cosby just laughed it off as police took her down and then brought her into custody. This time around, Cosby is switching things up when it comes to his trial. He has assembled a whole new defense team of 7 lawyers, 4 of whom are women. There are said to be 5 women who will testify at the retrial. Meanwhile, at the first trial there were only 2. We'll keep you guys up to date on this trial. Next, the first ever luxury hotel in space is expected to be ready by 2022. Yeah, so if you've ever wanted to go up and stay in space for a few days, come 2022, you'll have your chance. But there is one big downside, and that is the price tag for a single ticket, which is $9.5 million. Yeah, I wish I was kidding. Who the heck could afford that? The space hotel is going to be called Aurora Station, and it can accommodate up to 4 travelers and 2 crew members at a time. This hotel is going to offer many attractions such as zero gravity flying throughout the station, views of guests' hometowns from space, the ability to take part in research experiments such as growing food while in orbit, and live streams with friends and family from home through the high-speed internet. The company behind this says their goal is to make space accessible to all. So yeah, I guess they assume everyone's a multi-millionaire. Hopefully over time they somehow manage to knock the price way down, because this sounds pretty cool. Let me know if you'd be interested in visiting this hotel down in the comments. Next, Black Panther continues to break box office records as it's now surpassed Titanic, and it's entered the top 3 grossing films in the domestic box office of all time. Yeah, sorry Jack and Rose, your time's up. I didn't think this was going to happen. I mean, Titanic is an amazing movie, and it's held the top 3 title for 21 years. But just this past weekend, Black Panther finished with $665.4 million in North American totals, which gave it the power to surpass the 1997 James Cameron blockbuster that is Titanic, which made $659.4 million at the domestic box office. Still holding on to first and second place, we have Avatar at number 2 with $760.5 million, and at number 1 we have Star Wars The Force Awakens with $936.7 million. This is extremely impressive. I'm not sure how much longer this movie is going to be in theaters for, but if you think it has a chance of taking over the second place spot, let me know down in those comments. And speaking of amazing movies, the official release date for Toy Story 4 has been announced. Yeah, I know, super exciting stuff. I personally can't wait. The Toy Story series is one of those amazing occurrences where the sequel is just as good as the first film, and the third film was just as good as the first and second as well. So yeah, this next one has a lot to live up to. But it seems like the fourth film in the Toy Story franchise is taking an interesting turn, as it's said to tell the love story between Woody and Bo Peep. As we all know, these two toys were romantically linked in the first 2 films. This film is set to hit theaters on June 21st of 2019. And you know, as soon as the trailer comes out, I will be showing you guys that. Next, the new trailer for The Meg is out. If you're scared of sharks or the ocean, then I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this movie isn't for you. So if you haven't heard about this movie, it's about a deep sea submarine that's attacked by a massive creature that was previously thought to be extinct. But it's now been discovered that it's found a home in the bottom of the deepest trench in the Pacific, and the submarine with a full crew is trapped down there with it. With time running out, expert sea research diver Jonas Taylor is recruited by the visionary Chinese oceanographer to save the crew from this prehistoric threat. This cast includes Ruby Rose and Jason Statham among others, and it's set to hit theaters this summer on August 10th. Here's a peek at the new trailer.
He looks heroic, but he's kind of got a negative attitude.
Alright, and there you guys have it. That's all the news stories I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to show us some love by liking this video and subscribing, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.